Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the SmackDown Ring Report. United States champion Logan Paul arrives in his hometown, Cleveland, Ohio, one night before his United States Championship title match against LA Knight. And you won't believe this right here of you know who may have done this to Logan Paul coming up. We'll talk about it coming up. Also, too, WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line in both the men and women's division. With the women's division, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair finally get their rematch against their challenge, Alba Fry and Asa Dawn, for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. As well as we told you, the WWE Men's World Championship, DIY, Battle of the Bloodline of Jacob Fatu, the Savage, and Tamatanga for the WWE Tag Team Championships. We get that as well. Plus, we kick off SmackDown with this. The undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, Cody Rhodes, will, one night before their intense battle for the undisputed championship at SummerSlam, Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa come face to face. But there is a interesting added match to the caveat. We'll get that coming up. Cody and Solo in the ring at the same time. You won't believe what stipulations they set for their anticipated SummerSlam match coming up. Plus, in Wrestling Hot Topic, we talk about this. We're hearing the rumors and reports of MJF and Britt Baker having feud backstage. What is going on? Britt Baker has been suspended by AEW, causing some controversy going on. We'll get to it as the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Man, oh man, what a Pro Wrestling Show we have for you. Pro Wrestling Show SummerSlam weekend coming up. So let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's get things started. Crack-a-lacking with this. Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion, in the ring with his challenger, Solo Sikoa. We know these two men will meet at SummerSlam, but they want to raise the stakes and add something to this match. And you won't believe what Cody Rhodes wanted to do. Cody Rhodes wanted to insult Solo. Solo insulted Cody, and Solo claimed that he is the tribal chief. He's the real tribal chief. And Cody saying, you can be what you want to be, but hey, brother, you're going to do what you need to do. But Cody Rhodes may have to eat his words after he put down he wants to take on Solo in a Bloodline rules match. This is the same match that Cody wanted to meet Roman Reigns, and he did so and defeated Roman Reigns for the championship. But this time, it's a little bit different, a little bit out of place, out of pocket, as you want to call it. But Cody Rhodes wants to put the championship on line against Solo in more ways than one. I think Solo Sikoa accepted the challenge, and Solo thinks it's going to be easy for him to win the undisputed championship from Cody Rhodes by making this match a Bloodline rules match. So it's basically like a street fight in terms of street fight. So we'll see how this is going to play out at SummerSlam between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa, making this Bloodline rules match by adding the stakes to this match and even more stakes. So we're getting a bird's eye view of what's going to come at the Bloodline rules match. So we'll see how this is going to play out eventually come forward. So we'll see. Also, too, we get things started with a match that this Andrade taking on Carmelo Hayes. Andrade and Carmelo Hayes had their match tonight. You can tell right here, Carmelo Hayes taking a beating right here from Andrade. Carmelo Hayes wants to prove that he can beat Andrade pillar to post. Andrade even take a shot of right here, as you can tell right there. Andrade making it seem like he needs to do what he needs to do. And look at Andrade on his face, on his shoulder and stuff. But Andrade um, won the match for himself. And Carmelo Hayes is still upset that he cannot beat Andrade. I think Carmelo Hayes may have to watch himself what he gonna do, because he's gonna do something that he wants to get Andrade's attention. Andrade, a fantastic match by either man. I think either man could be a future WWE champion if they put their minds to it and set their sights on it. They could probably one day become WWE champion and stuff if that does happen for them. But we'll see for Andrade and Carmelo. I think Carmelo Hayes will one day be a WWE or world champion. I think he'll be the world champion before he be WWE champion. So we'll see on that. Well, Santos Escobar was in action. Santos looking to get some major retribution, taking on Paulo Cruz in an impromptu. Cruz. Santos wants to prove, like he told his stablemates, like, hey, we be losing and we're not winning. We want to get back on the right path in the right direction. We need to stay winning. And I agree on Santos on that estimates and stuff. You have to win at all costs. And I think Santos kind of trying to be a motivational speaker. And Baron Corbin had was in the corner of you know, side, but hey, Corbin's trying to do what he needs to do. We got sorry folks. We meant to yeah. We had this right here. Santos trying to will his way and get himself back together. So we'll see on what's gonna go down with Santos. Man, Santos trying to build up and develop that reputation again. So hey, we'll see. Well, we told you this. One of the tag team championships were one. It's going to be both tag team championships defended. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line as Alpha Fire and Isadon defend the tag team gold against former champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. What can you say? Strength, beauty, and dominance. These women were trying to do the best they can to regain the tag team championships. And Alba Fire and Ace of Dawn had got some help from an unlikely alliance with Blair Davenport. Blair Davenport decided that she wanted to join in on the fun. Blair Davenport costing Bianca and Jade their shot becoming the women's tag team champions once again. Blair Davenport getting involved the way she likes to get involved, like she can. She doesn't care. She do that. We didn't see Naomi. Naomi wasn't there to add something to the mix and add the solution and stuff. We don't know what's going on with that. But Blair Davenport may have to her resident may have to reward the women's tag team champions may have to give Blair Davenport a gold medal for helping them retain their championships the way they did tonight and stuff. So hey, you see how that went down and stuff. Blair Davenport getting involved like she did. Also to Logan Paul. Logan Paul coming back home to his hometown tonight. Logan Paul getting a homecoming celebration on SmackDown. Logan Paul had a lot of dignitaries and stuff, including the general manager came out there along with others. Logan Paul decided to do what he needed to do. Logan Paul even brought that prime drink That Prime drink tastes like Gatorade, but it's a good version of his version of Gatorade. It's really, really good when you think about it. But Logan Paul came out there to celebrate his homecoming celebration. Paul came out there, and LA Knight ruined the party. And LA Knight decided to put his 2 cents in, and LA Knight decided to do what he needed to do. LA Knight used the Prime Energy drink and stole away with Logan Paul's drink mobile. Stole the man's drink mobile. Man, the man didn't even have a chance. And even to the point right here, the dignitaries were watching and general manager Aldis was watching as Logan Paul had got on his celebration and stuff. I think Logan Paul wasn't too pleased on that. You tell right here, got on there. You can tell who did it. But Logan Paul, LA Knight, these two men will meet for the coveted United States Championship, both from Cleveland. And can Logan Paul retain his championship? The chances are, like if this is in WWE, your chances not looking so well. Logan Paul is going to really have to bring it. And he's going to have a lot of momentum on his side to do what he need to do to get his hands on the LA Knight, what LA Knight did to his precious Prime Energy drink mobile. So we'll see if Logan Paul can do what he need to do in order to retain his championship. Well, we get to this. Look at this briefcase right here. Tiffany Stratton got a major upgrade, indeed. Tiffany Stratton got upgraded from that when Bayley destroyed her briefcase. Bayley said, "You ain't gonna cash that in." Nia Jax decided to give Tiffany a new briefcase. Tiffany Stratton now has the Women's Money in Bank briefcase, and she's loving it. It's sort of like a Barbie doll version of it. And Tiffany Stratton kind of endured it. Nia told her the rules. Nia basically told her, "Hey, you can't cash this in on me if I'm the WWE Women's Champion." So I guess Tiffany Stratton got by Nia's rules. It looked like a Barbie version of the briefcase. So, I mean, hey, someone gifts you something. You'll be at odds too. You'll listen to do what you need to do. Hey, you know how that went and stuff for Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton with a new briefcase that Nia Jax gifted her in her of her replacing her old briefcase, a pink size. Now they're gonna sell the hell out of it on WWEshop.com. You know that's coming. So hey, don't look forward to seeing it. Well, we get to this. The WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line as DIY defend the championships against challengers Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. Come on, you can't even make this up academic. The Tag Team Championships, Jacob Fatu on the road, Tama Tonga on the road, the Bloodline on the road. Hometown and said he came to SummerSlam '96. That inspired him to become a wrestler and stuff. And hey, we'll see. But you can tell right here the ring introductions. Jacob Fatu dominated the match along with Tama Tonga. It was just dominated throughout. And at the end right here, we have the result. Jacob Fatu did a savage beating up Johnny Gargano at the end. Johnny Gargano laid out Tama Tonga. As you see this preview, does this give us an indication that Tama Tonga will be the one to leave out SummerSlam this weekend with the WWE Championship? That could be the possibility coming up at SummerSlam for Tama Tonga and the rest of folks as well. So Tama Tonga could be getting what's his weight, as you see right here. Jake Solo Sokola holding the WWE Tag Team Championships. His older brothers, the Usos, here, and now Solo with a new crop of gold for himself. Solo could be heading with the new gold. The gold could be coming for Solo. We told you this, that tomorrow night, Solo Sokola could be walking out at SummerSlam, at the end of SummerSlam, as the new WWE champion. And Solo got to do it. He got to defeat Cody Rhodes to do so. And we'll see that how this match is going to play out throughout the whole entire match. We'll see coming up at SummerSlam between these two men, because you know it's going to be a fight. And it's going to be a fight to the finish. And so we'll see that match coming up at SummerSlam between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sokola for the Undisputed Championship tomorrow night at SummerSlam. That's going to be a match that everyone wants to see. All right. That ends the SmackDown Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, we talk about this. Can we see the new emergence of the world's strongest man? Well, Mark Henry's son, Jacob, announced that he has signed with WWE. Jacob Henry, he'll probably be like his dad, a monster. Jacob, we'll see what they're going to do with Jacob Henry. But his dad, Mark Henry, who started out as a sexual chocolate Mark Henry, he started as an Olympian, the sexual chocolate Mark Henry, and then the world's strongest man. But I think he was more effective as the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Under his tutelage, Jacob could be learning a lot from his dad, and this kind of opened the doors. Does Mark Henry ever want to come back to WWE? Will he ever decide to come back to WWE? It would be the perfect time to do so. Jacob Fatu, Mark Henry, I meant to say, son Jacob is signed with WWE, and we'll see good things coming out from Jacob and what Jacob's going to do. Jacob looks like his dad, a younger version, and could be the world's strongest man. We'll see how Jacob will do coming up. We're also hearing reports right here that former WWE star and former now TNA star Mustafa Ali decided that he's leaving Impact Wrestling. We don't know what's next for Mustafa Ali. He wrote this letter of intent that he's leaving Impact, and he's thankful for his time in Impact. We don't know what next for Mustafa Ali. He might do some more. Is he gonna come back to WWE? Is he gonna join AEW? Who knows? But Mustafa Ali is that he wants to be sort of like a presidential candidate. He's been acting more like a presidential candidate wrestler. Listen to free ideas and all that rest of the stuff. So hey, we'll see how that's gonna go there. Well, we hear that AEW star Mercedes Moné had officially announced on her YouTube channel that she's getting a divorce. Ain't no secret, ain't no shock, because her and her husband have not been together for a long time, and you haven't seen it. You kind of knew it was coming up sooner rather than later. And, Mercedes Moné filed for divorce, and she's saying she still love him, but she just ain't in love with him no more. You grow apart. So the divorce papers right there, showing it right there. But Mercedes Moné, on her YouTube channel, it was kind of odd and weird at the same time when she started stating that. I was like, okay, Sasha, you don't want to be married no more? Okay. Well, let's be. We'll see. Well, Mercedes' opponent at All In Wembley, Britt Baker, caught herself in a lot of deep water and deep doo-doo. Britt Baker got caught in a feud with MJF, a fellow AEW star, over a he say she say matter. I don't know what's going on. They said that MJF's girlfriend, Alicia Clout, who's the fame interviewer and stuff, caught wind of what was going on with Britt Baker, and Britt Baker was oblivious and talked smack about MJF. And now we're hearing reports about that. We've been hearing a lot about Britt Baker being instigator and stuff. We hear that remember that show about they did with the AEW All Access, that she was stirring up the pot about Thunder Rosa and wasn't truly committed to AEW because of her Thunder Rosa's health issues. But they really did that match. I don't know how they did it, but it worked. But Britt Baker doesn't answer to no one but herself, but she's suspended for 2 weeks. So we don't know what's gonna go down with Britt Baker coming up, and hopefully she put that into bed with her MJF. Just don't be around each other. Just make it plain and simple. I mean, if they got rid of CM Punk, imagine what they'll do to y'all too. Be for real. We're hearing reports that Ben Affleck is in talks to want to do the Hulk Hogan movie. Ben Affleck may want to play Hulk Hogan. We've been hearing reports about Hulk Hogan wanting his movie to be played by anybody. Chris Hemsworth, Ben Affleck. Now they want to do it. We'll see how it's gonna go, but I could probably see Ben Affleck or Chris Hemsworth doing it or separate if they want to do separate projects. Hogan won't mind. Long Hogan getting paid for it. Hogan recently was at the Republican National Convention speaking in support of Donald Trump, of using that Hogan Mania promo. I mean, to be honest with them, Hulk Hogan did their promo. I'm like bringing the WWE, Donald Trump bringing the WWE into the Republican convention. So hey, however that might go and stuff, we'll see. Well, we get to do we got any more stuff to talk about before we leave out? We're hearing reports that the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, if we can get to the Hardys right quick. Matt and Jeff, well, let's see. Okay, there we go. The Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, may be doing some WWE documentaries. I'd be surprised if they go in the WWE Hall of Fame. It's about time, and I think Jeff hit the nail on the head saying that WWE called him for just him being inducted to the Hall of Fame and not his brother. That's honorable for Jeff to stick up and stand up for his brother after WWE didn't want his brother being not inducted. I think Jeff did the right thing saying, hey, I'm not going to want a single solo induction yet. I just want to go in with my brother. It makes sense. They are trailblazers in tag team wrestling, especially in TLC. Who can forget TLC? The first one, the first ladder match between them and Edge and Christian at 1999. Who can forget almost 24 history in that ladder match and stuff? The TLC ladder match. And I'm for it and stuff. No question about it. I am for that stuff. And before we head out, before we leave out this, want to talk about this right here. Wanted to thank TNA and WWE for their collaboration. The live performance. I think Joe Henry's going to be really coming to WWE sooner rather than later. After his contract with TNA over with, he's coming. So look for that coming up for the trial. And also too, Shawn Michaels and CM Punk. CM Punk could be the man to replace Shawn Michaels once Shawn Michaels retire from NXT. CM Punk saying that he wants to run NXT and be a WWE lifer. It makes sense. CM Punk got a mind of his own. He's good utilizing it. If you don't do well tomorrow, I would suggest CM Punk do that, recruit and develop talent. Be like the next Paul Heyman. You know, you got the gift of gab. You know, help the next generation with that and build on that. So we'll see. All right, that's gonna do it for the Pro Wrestling Show. Let's go back to this sinister moment right here. This is the sinister moment of the night, the SmackDown moment of the night. The Bloodline holding all the gold, and Solo Sikoa leading the charge for his stable. And Solo win the WWE Undisputed Championship. Only time will tell. We'll see tomorrow. So, for me being Kendrick Dix saying, we'll see you tomorrow for the Pro Wrestling Show specials, the Predict the Outcome special, as well as the review special after SummerSlam. I've been your host, Kendrick Dix, saying so long. Thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you later.